Hello. This is a narration of an analytical study of words by Louis Abbott. And this is also available on tentmaker.com in a PDF form, and which is what I'm reading it in PDF. About the author. Louis Abbott was born in 1915. In 1928 he received Christ. One day while pastoring a church, a man challenged Louis regarding his teaching about eternal torment. Louis accepted the challenge. For 3 years Louis searched the scriptures, searched the Greek and the Hebrew words behind the English word hell, and eternal punishment, and everlasting destruction, etc. At the end of those 3 years, he realized he had been taught error regarding the ultimate fate of mankind. Feeling he could not longer preach the doctrines of his denomination, Louis gave up the pastorate, but he never gave up studying. Taking Greek courses from Moody, Loyola University, and other places, he finally came to the place where, in order to get further, he had to teach himself. At the present day, his personal library, consisting of thousands of Bible reference books, probably has more reference books on the New Testament Greek than many Bible colleges and seminaries. For almost 50 years now, Louis has been spending many of his evening hours and weekends studying the subject matter of this book. There would be few in the world today who would have spent as much time studying these words as Louis has. Louis has given me some of the books in his personal library. On the inside cover, he would put the date he finished the book and note the pages on which he made notations. I am amazed at how many reference books he has read. Most people, including scholars, usually use these kind of books to look up a subject when needed. They usually do not read these kinds of books from cover to cover, making notes along the way. But that is how Louis read many of these very difficult books. Whether the reader will be given the grace to see the wonderful truths contained in this work is up to the Holy Spirit. I only want to make it clear in this introduction to Louis Abbott that the research contained in this book comes from over 50 years of thorough, dedicated years of searching to see if these things be so. Louis Abbott has come to the conclusions in this book not because of his religious background, but because he was willing to test his traditions. May the reader be given the grace to put fear of God above fear of man and his traditions, and read this book with an open mind and willing heart. Editor. Dedication. There are 3 destinies taught in Christendom regarding the ultimate judgments of the wicked: eternal torment, extermination, and universalism. This book is a result of my research on this subject. I thank the following for reading and editing this book: Nova Richardson, Pat Phillips, Tony Hinkle, and Gary Emerald. I thank Faye, my wife, for her patience all these years while I was studying theology. I pray this book will be a blessing to all who are struggling with this subject. My hope in writing this book is to conclusively show that there is no valid evidence supporting the translations of the Hebrew word olam and the Greek words aeon and aeonin with English words expressing unlimited time or eternity.